Well, you fought real good out there, Tychus. Your time in the freezer didn't dull your edge none.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
Right.
Hey everybody, this is EZ, and welcome to episode 21 of my Starcraft 2 Let's Play. I forgot my episode number again. And in this episode, we are going to continue the storyline we had with Tychus last time. He will control the Odin. And let's click on him and see what he has to say.
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation in the history of mankind. Striding around and dispensing righteous fury just about brought a tear to my eye. You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry.
Alright, and the news.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace Warfield. General, I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin War Machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate...
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with the production facility. But it arrived safely, so we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall.
What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews!
Your boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
Am I the only one that sees that unleashing war machines on the streets of a major city is a bad thing? Not a comforting sign? But then again, I don't make the game, I didn't make the wording for it. There we go.
So Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
You nuts? No way we've got the facilities for mass-producing hardware on that scale.
And here I was thinking you could build anything, Swan.
Cute. Alright, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
Alright, we can go into the Armory Council right here. And you see you have starships here. We can get the Wraith. You can start with 100 more energy, which actually it's a semi-decent upgrade. Or you can get Detected Wraiths, evade 20% of incoming attacks while cloaked. That is a very good upgrade, but I'm not going to use Wraiths, so I don't need it. And we're going to go to the bridge right now, and we can go to Horner.
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
Matt, you need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger? Mobius?
Tychus, what have you gotten yourself into?
Alright, that's a little more foreshadowing that'll be revealed later on in the game. Right now we can go into the star map, and we still have Char, and we have Core Hall.
We have the Odin. Now we can use it to spearhead our takeover of the UNN studios on Core Hall. Once the Odin has taken out their defenses, we'll broadcast our evidence against Minsk. Figure they'll throw everything they have at us. They'll be talking about this one for years.
Okay, we do get the Thor in this mission. It is a very, very good unit. And I'll explain later in this mission how I'm going to do it when the mission actually loads.
Our raid on the Valhalla facility hasn't even been reported yet. The Dominion have no idea we stole the Odin. I had to call in every favor I had, but I got the Odin on the surface with Tychus inside.
Matt, you're a miracle worker. Must have been a complicated operation.
You don't even want to know, sir. I'm not gonna let anything keep us from exposing Mengsk.
So they're still expecting to film it at the UNN studios later today?
That's right. And we won't disappoint them. Seeing as he's the only one with experience, Tychus will pilot the Odin and hit the studio guards with a surprise attack. They'll be confused for several minutes, and won't even know who to attack at first.
And during the confusion, we'll establish a forward base using this command center we acquired earlier. Pretty devious, Matt. I like it.
If Tychus can inflict enough damage during the sneak attack, making the broadcast should be relatively easy. Keep in mind, we'll only have a few minutes before the Dominion realize that Tychus is in the Odin. Once they figure it out, they'll use everything they've got to stop us.
Whatever happens, we'll be giving Mengsk one hell of a broadcast. Let's do this.
Again, does anybody find it weird that we're unleashing a major attack in the most heavily populated city in the sector to transmit some radio files? We couldn't just hack their system from our ship? It'd be so much easier. And you wouldn't kill millions of people doing it. Just, where's the logic in all this? That just makes me laugh every time.
I'm in the Dominion security network, bringing up their locations now.
All right, Tychus. Do your thing.
Thought you'd never ask.
Alright, now we gotta go quickly here. We actually gotta attack these right over here. We have 4 minutes to do this in.
Odin has gone rogue. Repeat, Odin has gone rogue. Bring it down!
The Odin does a lot
Attention,
of damage
rogue
here.
pilot. This is General Warfield of Dominion Command. You're ordered to stand down or face immediate termination.
Behold the Dominion's newest weapon of war, the Odin.
Now this is the base you want to attack. You want to kill this one instead of the other side one, because this is probably the biggest base.
Rogue Odin spotted. Bring it down.
You want to try to use this as much as you can, because it's really cheap, relatively, and you can do a lot of damage. And you can just snipe these SCVs to kill them. You've got to try to destroy most of this base. This is the hardest base to take over. So he does a lot of damage really quickly. That's what makes the Odin so powerful. That's what makes the mini unit Thor that we're going to get later powerful. Do this very carefully. We need to use their cannon. We have to blow up the siege breaker. That can do so much damage if we don't. Now the Odin can die, you can just get out of the sequence if it does.
An alert's gone out. It won't be long before they shut me out of their system.
Don't rush me, kid. Can a man take some pleasure in his work?
Now killing these bases makes the mission easier. I mean, you don't have to do it. There also is, you can get a secret mission by doing this, which I will get, because it's part of the 29 missions you need to complete to get a perfect game. So of course I'm going to do it, because that's what I'm playing for, is the perfect game. Now, the Odin is taking some substantial damage here. But we succeeded in our mission of destroying this base. That's what, I mean, they won't rebuild up here, so it's nothing to worry about. We still have 30 seconds.
We're almost out of time.
So are these guys. Don't sweat it.
Yeah, they attack the Odin like complete retards, so I'm not worried about them. don't ever want to kill the towers. What you want to do is you just have to use those to broadcast with.
The Dominion switched to a secure channel. I can't track their positions anymore. But I have gained access to the UNN network. We'll need troops to stay close to one of the broadcast towers long enough to get our message out. For our broadcast to reach all of Dominion space, we'll need to control each broadcast tower long enough to upload the data. Any unit type can maintain control.
You can bet Max will have something to say about that. Let's get moving.
Alright folks, on this mission I'm actually going to do some sort of defensive structure here.
Our base is up and running. I'm transferring control of it to you now, sir.
The Odin is severely damaged, and I mean severely damaged here. And I'm actually going to make a defense because we are going to get attacked. Pretty ruthlessly, actually. We're going to get attacked pretty ruthlessly.
Hardware inbound. These Thors are smaller than the Odin, but they handle better and they still hit hard. Enjoy.
That big dog is all mine.
We actually do more damage than... It's funny, because we actually do more damage than the Odin does with a Thor. So I've always found to be completely hilarious. I'm just going to make a massive Thor army with the Odin, and we're just going to roll shop. This is nothing. We will take this base, commandeer it. There's something down here that we need to kill to get the secret mission that we will be doing next mission. Not going to spoil the surprise because we don't know what it is. You will find out. So don't fret, folks. I have not left you hanging yet, and I'm not going to. Now they do send some pretty big attacks here. I'm not going to worry about this side, because this side I'm actually going to be attacking from first, so they have to get through my Thor army to get through it. Now actually what we need to do here is go ahead and just keep building Thors, keep building whatever we can build. Make some supply depots. Get some range in the bunkers. I do need 6. I do just need supply depot up. We can't... The thing I don't like about the campaign is there's one thing you can get in multiplayer that you can't get in single player. It's called call down supply. And what that does is what it sounds like. You call down supply to help you. The one thing that I wish there was in the single player, but there's not, is mercenary Thors. You see this attack right here? They gotta get through my army of Thors, and they don't stand a chance. There isn't a chance they can bust through an army of Thors. Not a chance most things can bust through an army of Thors. So I'm safe in that manner. Now, I will eventually have enough forces to just roll through them. I want an army of 12 Thors. I'm probably not going to get that many. Just because it's not going to be too incredibly... too necessary, really. So I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to get 3 upgrades, because that'll do a lot for the Thor. For him. And a lot for these guys. Now, if the Odin can die, you don't lose the mission if he dies. You can't rebuild him, but he can die. So, if you're worried about that, don't be, because it can happen, and it probably may happen if you're overzealous. It will happen. Just brush it off, let it go, whatever. But you're fine. Doors here aren't really your primary concern, honestly. When I get 5 Thors, including the Odin, I count that as part of the Thor because it is a Thor. It's a super Thor. You see, when these train, I will go destroy this base right here, and I will build a new base over there and start mining from it. Because you're getting a lot of minerals really fast. this base defense actually is pretty good. 5 Thors isn't really the best army you can have, but it's still fairly good. It's a fairly decent army. And you can destroy these barricades, what Max is going to do, because the Thors can't really fit.
This mighty steel giant stands as a testimony to the skill.
Nobody likes being destroyed this section. Yeah, so it's like any good enemy, they will have empty bunkers. I'm going to go snipe these SCVs right here because we need to. Because they'll just take our minerals, and we want our minerals. I'm going to run up here and destroy some of this, because when we walk down there, they will try to kill us. That was really all we needed to kill, now we can just move back. The Reapers following us are just to have a death wish. I mean, those Reapers can't do anything to me. I mean, they can damage me, but they don't do any damage to mech. Yes, they killed 8 Thor, but look how much money they actually lost in the process of doing that. Now I can just make more Thors here. Doesn't matter to me. Let's get a go right down here. Still under attack, and this is what you have to kill right here, the science facility. Just blow it up, like you would any other building. And you get these secret documents right here. Let's see what this baby's got. Need you unlock the secret mission of the game. Now what we get to do now is I'm going to build another base. I'm going to build a command center over here. Using the Thors to defend the command center. Honestly, I don't know about you, but if I was an SCV, I would love to have a Thor defend me. Space that we're doing. I'm OCD, so I have to kind of put that like that. Now, you may think I'm overkill on the turns, but I'm actually going underkill on the turns here. I could be using a lot more turns. So. I just lost my turns there. I mean, I'm turns against a battlecruiser. Battlecruiser usually wins. And Vikings and stuff like that, they're gonna land and they'll just die. Which I just lost all those missile turns. See, I didn't have enough. I need to strengthen my defenses up here. The Raven dropped that auto turn down, which is a smart move on the Raven's part. I also lost a bunker. Placing the minerals is crucial in this. You need to keep doing stuff like that. I'm going to need to make more missile turns now because we lost them. Gas actually isn't as big as you'd think it would be in this mission. I mean, you'd figure that you need a lot of gas because you're making a lot of gas units. But you don't really need as much gas as you think because, yeah. Now their base attacks, their main attacks are coming from up here and here. So if I can kill these two bases on the sides, they won't attack my base anymore, and I can just sit here and do whatever I want to them. It's basically what I'm doing anyway. So I'm getting 3/3 upgrades right now, which are rather expensive upgrades. But those are rather good upgrades. So. You do need those. To make these missions, that's what I would recommend the most, getting upgrades like that. And we can just destroy this army before they even dent us. I will eventually build these refineries up, but you don't need to, they're not necessary. As soon as I get 15 minutes, drop a little scan right here. Let's see what this baby's got. Start sniping stuff, like Reapers and Hellions and more Reapers. There's a turn, stuff like that. Kill whatever you can kill, basically. I'm not actually going to attack yet. I mean, I'll just stand like right here and stuff like that. I'm actually going to attack. So I do have that on my plate there, because I'm not going to Gonna hold position right here. I get to move these up to here, and I will make 4 Thors, which is a lot of Thors to make. But if you're like me and you love things that go boom, Thors are for you.
This thing's insured.
Now you can see that they're going to continue to put Reapers up here, but one scan and they all die. I mean, we can kill most things. This is easy to take over. If you hit this, if you hit the beacon, it can cause some problems. The beacon can cause some problems. You gotta be careful with the beacon. I'm using the mule to repair because it repairs faster than an SCV. And I just like it. I really do. You can check, but this one should. I may lose a turn, but that's about it. You can see those, so they just die. The Vikings in the mission are the bane of your existence sometimes because they can land and throw off your turrets. I need some more supply depots here, so I'm going to make some more supply depots. And now that I do have one upgrade full, I think it's defense. We're at 3-3. Look at how much damage the Thor itself does. That is 54. The Odin does 52 plus 127 to buildings. It's a very good investment because I just roll through things right now. I'm going to keep scanning up there to kill these Reapers because they're annoying me. At the point, they're just straight up annoying me, so I'm just going to kill them. That's a lot of Reapers, but those Reapers will just get incinerated by my incredible army of Thors. There isn't much that 10 Thors can't kill, really. If you have 10 Thors and you repair them well, you should never lose. So I'm going to drop the mule right here, and I'm going to have it cast auto repair. So the Thors will get completely repaired while we're doing everything. I'm just going to have this command center go up here and scan right here. Blow up that auto turn right there. Reapers are being stewed by jumping down the cliff to come attack me. What Reapers they get. And I'm going to keep moving up this way and I'm going to attack it this direction going around. Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to actually get any of these beacons yet until every base is destroyed. It was just in my way, so I killed it. Now this base is already destroyed. I'm going to use it to walk through.
Human tenacity and ingenuity have come together to forge the final answer to the Zerg's threat.
I'm going to keep making some more Thors here, and if I can, I will drop a mule right here to auto repair. Continue to make me a second row of turns. I normally don't do this when it's on board. Turn heavy. Now this mule, I didn't do anything fast enough, but you need to quickly give it auto repair. Now that shouldn't get through. Well, the battle cruiser might, but they'll just get vaporized by my. Battle cruisers get vaporized, but they should get vaporized by missile turns. Because they will go after each individual missile turn, which means I'm fine. You need to move down in this direction, just destroying things. Like I said, if you can completely destroy this base up here, they can't attack your base anymore. This is why I'm building the second row here, just because that could happen like that. See, I'm just going to keep advancing. At this point, I'm going to keep advancing methodically.
Some might walk at the cost of...
It's gone crazy!
These Banshees don't have cloak for some reason. That's the one thing I've never understood about this mission. It's unbrutal. You should be able to give the Banshees cloak to make it somewhat of a challenge. Now, they can produce battle cruisers out of here, and they can hit you with battle cruisers. That could be big. If they hit you with battle cruisers, that could be big. This is Valenza being attacked, but like I said, I'm not worried about it. Because those Vikings, they can't kill my entire base. Because I got this base, and I got the 2 Thors there, and 2 Thors can take out the Vikings. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not hitting any of those beacons yet, unless I do it by accident, which would be very bad if I do. Right now, they can't produce any more attacking units, except for what they have. We used to have on the beacon, though, they do have reinforcements straight from Core Hall. You think, well, are we on Core Hall now? No, we're not actually on Core Hall right now. We are on the planet, but they do have, like, reinforcements like all armies do. But they cannot kill me at this point. My base is not perfectly safe, but it's safe enough to... I'm going to start collecting those towers and being done. I think the hardest tower is this one down here, so... But I was just dropping mules now.
Relentless, invincible. The Odin is a stirring symbol of the unyielding strength of the Terran Dominion.
Unyielding strength of the Terran Dominion is actually destroying the Terran Dominion as we speak. So this mission actually shouldn't take you too long. It's not too hard. It's actually a pretty fun mission. It really is. I like it. It's one of my favorite missions. Mainly because we get the Thor. Now, I'm sending everything I have up here because we are gonna get attacked by waves of men. And that's really it. I mean, I'm not gonna step on there until I at least get all 10 of these guys up there. Set up there, right? The Odin. Like I said, you can lose the Odin and it won't matter.
Security breach at one of the towers. Strike Team Alpha, engage. Stop them.
Yeah, they're retarded in these little ground armies at you, but there are some towers that send a lot bigger armies at you. This is the hardest part right here is when they send Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks do the most damage to you. And it's almost done, this upload's almost done. That sound you're hearing is just the screeching sound from, that's basically hijacking their systems. Yeah, I built some Thors here. I'm going to need to rebuild Thors. Gas becomes an issue later on. Broadcast is complete.
First transmission uploaded. Even Menks won't be able to wriggle out of this one.
Having 2 mules right here.
Incoming transmission.
There's only one man arrogant enough to think he can get away with this. Raynor.
Ha! Just for once, Arcturus, this really is all about you. I hope you enjoy our show.
I knew it. Warfield, get your men down there. I want Raynor's head, you understand? Him and all his terrorist friends.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Now, my Thors got stuck because their pad thing is god-awful sometimes. Because they're so bulky that can have that problem. I really only lost 2 Thors in the entire fray there, which is actually very good. Only losing 2 of them is actually very good here. I'm going to keep moving on. If I need to, I can do an emergency mule drop. I'm completely out of gas. What I need to do is start building refineries right here. I should have done this a lot earlier, but I didn't, which is actually going to have to bite me right now when I need to actually repair. Okay, I'm putting the weakened Thor at the thing right
They're
here.
attacking a tower. Strike Team Bravo. Take them out.
If you can kill these dropships, actually, you stop most of the attack force. Just in everything they have in dropships there, which is funny. This is actually a weak attack squad. It is a fairly weak one. By fairly weak, I mean, if you could hit your armor things in multiplayer, you'd get completely vaporized, but this is single player, so it's kind of easy. But, yeah. I'm going to do some more mule drops up here while the attacks are going, so it doesn't matter when I do them.
We're almost done transmitting Mengsk's dirty little secret to the Dominion.
I'm going to do some repair work here, because we need that. I'm trying to get all these fully repaired before I go down to make the other attack. And I'm also joined forces with this Thor that I have, make 15 total Thors. Which would be a very good thing. 15 Thors is a very good thing to have. Now that Thor is completely healed. Now we get to go down here and take out those Thors. Take out this last tower, which actually is the most heavily defended. Can cause some problems. So right now, I'm actually about to finish the mission up. If I take over this last tower, I will take over this tower methodically. Like, I'll walk all of everybody up here because I missed a couple of units. I'm just gonna roll shop.
Strike Team Charlie, get to that tower. Bring down those rebels.
And this is the biggest attack force. This is the hardest one to take because of what they send at you. I think they actually do send battle cruisers at you at the end of this one. It's not the order of the towers you take. This tower is always the hardest. That tower is always the easiest, and that's always the second hardest. If you use Thors. If you don't use Thors, the difficulty just varies. This tower is the hardest because of what they drop. Is Diamondbacks do a lot, 52 damage to armored units, and they send battle cruisers at you. But as soon as you hit 100%, it doesn't matter because you win the mission like that. I win the mission right here.
That's the last one. Let's see what the people will think of their beloved Emperor now.
All transmissions have been sent, sir. Every world in the Dominion just got a UNN special bulletin about Mengsk.
Alright folks, and that does it for this mission, whose number I cannot remember. I am going to guess 20. It's 22. Mission 22. Sorry about that folks, I was wrong the entire time. It is mission 22. And I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.